Hi everyone, I'm back again with a video haul. Sorry about the lighting, it's starting to get a little bit dark and it's been overcast here today, but I wanted to share a couple of videos with you, and the first one is a massive goodies to show you what's actually arrived in the mail over the last few weeks. Please be aware that I haven't just gone out and purchased all this all at once, because shipping here to Australia right now has been horrendous, especially from international sites. So I've kind of like been waiting for it to dribble in and just show you one whole video all at once. So we'll get started. I've also been shopping here in Australia as well, so some of those goods have arrived as well. I will link a lot of the products on my blog, so I'll put all the details obviously down below and you can check that out. So we'll start off with, and as I said, I'll link everything down in my blog. Simon Says, I always purchase from them, and they're a fantastic company. So I love to purchase from them. And so first off, we'll show you what I got. So I ended up getting some more Mr. Huey's Mist, and this one is Piglet. I also got Heirloom Blue. I got Clover, and I accidentally purchased 2 of these, so these could be going into a blog candy. We'll see how we go. I also brought Clay. So they were the Mr. Huey's Mists. Along with the Studio Calico, I ended up purchasing, which I said in one of my last videos that I wanted to go back and purchase the butterfly mask, so that's what I did. Staying with Studio Calico, I ended up buying the Autumn Press 6x6 paper pad, and I'll just give you a flick through. You've all seen these probably before. This one here, love it. It is, wait until it focuses, there we go. This actually coordinates with the stamp that is in conjunction with Hero Arts, and just really pretty papers. I think this one here, because I'm a lover of blue, I really love blue. This one here is actually my favourite, and I've actually already snuck a piece out of this. So some of the products I'll share with you today I've already used, because I just couldn't wait any longer. Okay, staying with paper pads, I ended up buying the basic grey Piccadilly, and I'm not sure whether I've shown you this one before, but really pretty papers. Great floral textures in there, it's just fabulous. And then just got some basics at the back here. So we've got that. As you know, as I've said in my last video hauls, I'm making the girls Christmas gifts, and one of the Christmas gifts is going to be charms. So I have a few girls in my family plus a neighbour that I'm going to actually make them. And this is, I ended up getting 5 packs of these swivel clasps because I am going to be using them. Along with, which I have shown you these in the past, these are the charms, type charms. When I realised when I first got the first packet, they only have one of this sheeting of alphabet, and of course I have about 4 people I need to make for that have the letter B. So I ended up having to buy 4 packs. Onto some stamp sets. I've already used this, and in my next video I will show you what I've actually used it on. And this is the Believe stamp set from Ali Edwards, and it is gorgeous, love it. Technique Tuesday, any of her stamps I would rush out and buy, so if that's a great enabling, there we go. Onto some Lawn Fawn. I actually ended up buying some of the Lawn Fawn stamps when they had a special, and this one is Admit One, and I already have this in my collection, so I will be shuffling this out to one person on my blog, so check out my blog as you go along. I ended up Frosty Friends, I think this one's called, Making Frosty Friends. Don't have it, saw several cards used with this and cute, so I wanted to make cards with that. Don't have any of the alphabet sets, and I ended up getting Quinn's alphabet, ABCs. I love the fact that you can actually colour these in with your Copics, and I think I've seen a comic book actually use these, so they look cool. Now, I know that I sometimes enable people, but a certain person that I follow on Twitter and follow her blog, and she's funny and she's just a card, I love her. Julie, you know who you are. You use both of, I think this one, actually, no, it's this one that you use. It's the pink one. I do apologise. I have seen you actually use this, and you enabled me to purchase this. So girl, if you're watching this video, it's you that's made me purchase this. Not that I will be sad that I have it. So this one's the angle photo corner. So I actually got that one, along with, this is the one that Christina Werner's actually been using on her cards, and it is the 1/8 and 3/8 radius corner chomper. So I have the other corner chomper, which is the 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. Okay, so that's all of what I got from Simon Says. Just moving on, I ended up purchasing some things from JG's Nooks. If you've been watching my blog, I used some gelatos the other day, and I had the blue collection, I think. So now I have every gelato, and so I went back to her store and I brought some more gelatos to have some fun with. I've already opened them and have had fun. Also from her, I ended up buying the Twineries denim. I love twine. I use it pretty much all the time. I really love it. It's great quality too. So I end up buying the big rolls because I go through quite a lot. I have missed one from the Simon Says, which I'll just show you. This one is London Fog. I actually have it in a little dewdrop. Not quite big enough. I just sort of purchased it in a little dewdrop because I wasn't quite sure if I liked it or not. Love it. Wanted to get the big pads, so I purchased that one. Okay, so back to JG's Nook. Jane's Doodle stamps. This one is the vintage collection, I think it is. Vintage Christmas, I should say. Had to have a think then. These quality stamps, they're just fabulous. I love them. I love Jane's images. I'm one of her DT girls, and I love working for both her and Judith. And if you're looking to purchase these, check the store out. I'll put all the details down below. This stamp set will be going onto my blog very shortly for one of my readers to win. So be sure to check out my blog as we go along. Okay, so moving along once again, I had a dear friend who lives in Sydney. I've known for over 20 years. I love her dearly. She went over to America and for a wedding and asked me if I wanted anything crafty and she could purchase and bring back for me. The only thing at the time I could think of was my glue adhesive. This is the adhesive I use, which is the Tombow Mono dot adhesive. This is the actual packaging. So she brought me, I think, 10 packs of these and then 12 packs of the refills. Awesome. I am so not going to run out of adhesive. I mean, girl, I love you dearly. Thank you so, so much. Okay. My local scrapbook shop the other day, I've seen quite a number of girls been using the Cutter Bee scissors. I use my Tim Holtz scissors. I love them. But finding that for finer detail cutting, I really needed to have a really good pair. Spoke to my friend Sherry, and she said that she uses these all the time as well, and they're non-stick like Tim Holtz ones. So I thought it would be a good purchase. Okay, so from another store in Australia, I bought these. They are the binder rings for the cinch, and you wouldn't believe how hard it is to purchase cinch binding rings. I can't believe how hard it is. I don't know why, but I really struggled. I'm making the girls' calendars for this year and wanted to use my cinch in which to bind all the calendars together. So I ended up getting the 0.75 of an inch and purchased 7 of them. So I'm really going to be quite a busy girl. Along with making the girls stuff for Christmas, I ended up getting 4 packs of the notepads from Paper Tray Ink, and these are coming 10 to a pack, so I'm going to be making them notepads. Okay, also with making the girls stuff, I'm actually making card sets and I wanted to have something that I could store them in, so I got the clear boxes. I got 3 packs of those. Also from Paper Tray Ink, I got some cardstock, and I got the Aqua Mist, Smoky Shadow, and the new ink colour, which is Autumn Rose. I got the die set. Just see my notes so that I get the right wording. These ones are Wonderful Words Holiday Die Collection. So they're really thin, great. They cut through felt, they cut through cardstock, really great. So this one's Holiday, then you have Merry, and they come with a set of 3, and this one's Peace. So I got those ones. The other dies I've got is the Favour It #1 box, and when this first released I loved it. I knew I wanted to purchase it but kept putting it off, and this year I decided no, I was getting it. I'm going to be making up little treat boxes for everyone in the family, and so I purchased the die. The other die that I didn't have when I purchased it was the button-up die, and this one, it goes with the, I think, Button Boutique. It was out of stock when I went to purchase the other die that went with it, so I went back and got that one this time. I got some grosgrain ribbon. If you've seen Nicole Hetty, she uses the white and the cream, I think, to make her own customised Copic coloured ribbon, and you just use your Copics on it and it looks awesome. So I got 2 packs of that. Running out of the 1/4" score tape, and I love score tape, so I got one of those, and I also purchased the 1" as well, and it's uber thick, so I've already used that as well, and it's fabulous stuff. Okay, got 2 stamp sets, and this one is Stylish Sentiments Holiday. I love this sentiment here, and I don't know whether you can actually read it, but I've seen so many people use it and it is fabulous. Hoping to be able to use that this year. We are running out of time. Wreath for All Seasons, and I thought this one would be fantastic to be able to make an assembly line of cards and just bang them out really quickly. Very basic, very casual style, but still got an air of elegance about them. I got that as well. So the last thing in my little hoard of goodies here, I ended up getting some more felt from Paper Tray Ink. And this one is the cream, vintage cream. I use a lot of it, so I ended up getting 2 packs. And the last one is Autumn Rose, so I wanted some to coordinate with the new cardstock. So that's all the goodies that I have purchased, as I said, last couple of months, plus the fact that I've got my birthday rolling in and wanted to shout myself a few goodies. Okay, so we're going to leave it there, and I'll be back with another video sharing with you the project I've been working on. I'll be back soon.